What are you scared of? Creepy crawlies? How about touching the world's heaviest cockroach?
Fairly fragile.
They are quite heavy.
Yeah, very heavy. The sumo wrestlers of the cockroach world.
Do you fear our inevitable death?
You'll be fine. Right, quick, get the screws.
Actually, I think this leg's going to stick a bit.
3. Sorry, can't do it 3. 3. That was 3 knocks.
What were you thinking when you were in there?
Oh, it was okay because I had the screws. I guess we know someone's going to take it off, so it's alright.
How about this? Body piercing at its most extreme.
I was into body modification and stuff when I was younger, and it was, I guess, when I was 14 that I started really getting excited about it. And I used to spend a lot of time researching it online and watching documentaries and stuff like that, and just kind of consuming it. And I felt really, really drawn to it, both from an aesthetic perspective but also an experience perspective. With suspension, it's something that I kept discovering different levels and different ways that you could modify your body. And when I discovered suspension, the thing that drew me about that was that it was the experience of it. And I think that that's an important thing to make, is that the experience of being pierced is a really important part of it, not necessarily just the aesthetic end result. And this is totally about the aesthetic practice itself, which is really nice.
It was a bit hard to watch at first, but he looked so comfortable and he looked like in a trance-like state, so it sort of calmed me down. And like once you get over the initial shock, it's a lot easier to watch.
I'm feeling pretty in the moment. Like, I'm not really stressing out too much. I feel like I'm in a space where I'm not that apprehensive about things, not worrying about the future, not worrying about the past. So for me, it's a really cathartic experience because I'm just totally existing in that moment. So yeah, it's just really relaxing and but also quite exciting. So I guess there's lots of little thoughts that kind of come through my mind, but rather than them being something that will come into my mind and I'll observe, it's like I'm living every single one of them. Yeah, so it's definitely, I feel like a heightened state where I'm really alert, but yeah, just totally existing in that moment.
Does fear still exist when you've gone to such extremes?
Absolutely. I mean, especially, this was something I was really looking forward to tonight, was the height factor, because I've been doing this for a while and I'm generally pretty comfortable with it, but by actually having an increased height, I felt as though that would really kind of hammer home the "this is my skin holding me up" thing, which I've definitely overcome and feel pretty comfortable with. But conceptually, by adding that height, it's like, okay, well, this could be life and death. Like, if my skin fails me, gone. And that's something that I was really excited about because I knew that would be another psychological element to kind of confront and become comfortable with. So definitely there's levels of apprehension and stuff like that that kind of come across from my mind. But as with anything, like I'll observe that, notice it, but I try not to buy into it and let myself become worked up with it. And that's, again, that just existing in that moment. Yeah.
If you are interested in body suspension, make sure you always have a professional with you. What are you scared of?